Here in Zion's Watchtower, dated February 1881, on page 3, we find it reads, "A new view of truth never can contradict a former truth. New light never extinguishes old light, but adds to it." And this Pastor Russell has made clear in his Zion's Watchtower, dated February 1881, page 3. In the JW Library, again, we read the Watchtower, October 2018 Study Edition, at the heading 1918, 100 Years Ago. Reaction to the Finished Mystery, which is a book that came out in, I believe it was 1917. Yes, and I have highlighted here, it says, "For several months the Bible students had been distributing the book The Finished Mystery. Honest-hearted readers reacted positively to the Bible truths it contained." So let's look at some of these let's look at one in particular. For the premise is that new light never extinguishes older light, as Charles Taze Russell states. And the channel that Jehovah is using to give you this light says that the finished mystery is containing Bible truth. And this appears to be fresh, new light here, because it's claiming that the finished mystery is Bible truth. It contains Bible truths. So let's look here at the finished mystery. Page 289 at Revelation 19:4, and the 4 and 24 elders, the prophecies, Revelation 4:4, 4:10, and the 4 and 20 beasts, it says infinite power. That's one of the beasts. Justice, wisdom, and love. It fell down, worshiped God that sat on the throne, saying, Amen, Alleluia, the God, the mighty one, here referred to is the Lord Jesus. And Revelation 5:8 is a text that it points to. So if we read Revelation 5:8, and I'm just going to read 5:8 and following all the way down to the end here, 14, talking about the Lamb. When he took the scroll, the 4 living creatures and the 24 elders fell down before the Lamb, and each one had a harp and golden bowls and were full of incense. The incense means the prayers of the holy ones, the saints, the holy ones. And they sang a new song, saying, You are worthy to take the scroll and open its seals, for you were slaughtered, and with your blood you bought people for God out of every tribe and tongue and people and nation. And you made them to be a kingdom and priests to our God, and they are to rule as kings upon the earth. Over the earth. That's a little in the Greek there, where it says over is actually means upon or on the earth. Rule as kings on the earth. It's not the word over. That's a mistranslation there. But and I saw and I heard, you can check that out for yourself in your interlinear, or I will show it to you, it doesn't matter. And I saw and I heard a voice of many angels around the throne, and the living creatures and the elders, and the number of them was myriads of myriads and thousands of thousands. And they were saying with a loud voice, the Lamb who was slaughtered is worthy to receive the power and riches and wisdom and strength and honor and glory and blessing. And I heard every creature in heaven and on earth and underneath the earth and on the sea and all things in them saying to the one sitting on the throne and to the Lamb be the blessing and honor and glory and the might forever and ever. The four living creatures were saying, Amen, and the elders fell down and worshipped. They worshipped the Lamb and the one sitting on the throne, praising them, giving them honor and glory, singing songs. Sounds like worship. How many were worshiping? Let's see. Every creature in heaven and on earth and underneath the earth and on the sea and all things in them saying. All of creation, it sounds like, worshiping the Lamb who was Jesus. And here we go in the kingdom interlinear at John 20. We see, answered Thomas, and he said to him, Ha, Kurios, the Lord of me, and Ha Theos, the God of me. Now, if Jesus is not the God, that would be blasphemy. Jesus said to him, because you have seen me, you have believed. Happy are those who have not seen and yet believed. Believed what? That Jesus is God. And is raised from the dead. So if new light never extinguishes old light, and the channel that Jehovah is using to give you this light says that the finished mystery is Bible truth, then Jesus is the God and is to be worshipped. Looking forward to comments if you have any.